Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. I am currently on holiday. Well, whilst I'm writing this, I'm not. I'm at home at my desk eating crisps. But when this video comes out, I'll be on holiday. So that means I'm not around to review the past weekend's motorsport. Instead, I am going to guess at the winners of some races from the weekend. So if I get any right, I am clearly a motorsport genius and you should instantly subscribe. If I get them all wrong, well, I tried my best and you should subscribe anyway. Either way, you can mock me in the comments. Let's jump into this really good idea of pretending I know the results to races that haven't happened yet. The World Rally Championship is in Sardinia, Italy, and let's face it, the part-timers are dominating every rally in 2024. But Sebastian Ogier did crash here last year, but I think he will win in 2024, and technically be in title contention because Neuville will retire and Evans will only finish 4th. Another podium for Formal, but Munster will be another retirement, leaving Tanak with 2nd place and Soldo and Katsuta in 5th and 6th. The WRC is a complete mess right now. TCR Europe is at the Salzburg Ring, Franco Girolami and Ruben Volt will win a race each, but Aurelien Comte will finish 2nd in both and the championship will remain close between him and Girolami. Super GT at Suzuka. Well, Naoki Yamamoto is in really good form at the moment in both Super GT and Super Formula. So let's say he and Tadasuke Makino, who just won a Super Formula race, will take the win at the 3 hours of Suzuka. I guarantee there'll be a big crash and a red flag here again, not as big as the accident we saw last year, but a red flag worthy one anyway. GB3 at Spa honestly depends if Ugo Ugochukwu is racing, or if he's just going to compete in Formula Regional Europe the rest of the year, which I imagine is what will happen. But if he is racing, then his extended European experience will lead him to 2 wins, whilst John Bennett will take a win in the reverse grid race. Hopefully the weather doesn't ruin proceedings. I think 3 GB3 races at Spa-Francorchamps in the sun will be great fun to watch, and a chance for Ugochukwu to show what he can really do, and not flounder like a fish on a hot plate. We also have the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, an incredible event involving 130 cars and one where Lamborghinis are competing alongside Dacia Logans. Picking a winner here is difficult, but if you look at the last few years, 2020 a BMW won, 2021 it was a Porsche, 2022 a Mercedes, and last year a Ferrari, so obviously in 2024 it will be the Lamborghini of Maximilian Paul, Torsten Kratz and Danny Sufi. I can see nothing going wrong with this prediction. There's a bloody Glickenhaus racing, a KTM, TCR cars, and a gosh darn VW Beetle. What a weird race. So with all the European races I can be bothered to do done, let's head over to America and start with Detroit, where there is a lot of racing this weekend. Between the IMSA, IndyCar and Indy NXT, and all the other support races, we'll just be looking at the 3 I mentioned by name. Starting with IMSA, as it is on the Friday, Porsche is the informed team both here and in the World Endurance Championship, so I could pick either of the 2 works outfits. But instead I'm going to risk it and say the Wayne Taylor Acura of Louis Delatraz and Jordan Taylor. They've won a race already this year, and I think they could do with another one. And Nicky Katzberg and Tommy Milner in the Corvette will win the GT class. Incidentally, this is the first time the IMSA have raced on the Detroit street circuit, so I'm sure this will be an interesting race to watch. Heart of Racing team Aston Martin will definitely crash at some point. IndyCar next, and just a week after winning the Indy 500 for a 2nd time in a row, I think Joseph Newgarden will still be too hungover to win this one. Alex Palou will be up there, but I think Scott McLaughlin will bounce back and take the win. Roman Grosjean will have his best race of 2024 and finish in the top 5, and Will Power will have another crash and completely ruin his season. Finally, Indy NXT, and we will see Jamie Chadwick do even better and fight for the win with Louis Foster, but she'll have to settle for 2nd with Jacob Abel and Nolan Siegel behind. And for our final prediction of the weekend, NASCAR and the Enjoy Illinois 300. Kyle Larson will take a stage win, I guarantee that, but the Madison Oval tends to throw up a slightly unusual winner. Chase Briscoe maybe, why not? I honestly have no hope of getting any of these right, do I? There's also World Rally Raid, but NASA Alatai always wins, and frankly, who gives a damn? Let's just throw in some general news predictions that I think will happen in the next week. The Christian Horner saga will finally end with the revelation he was having coke-fueled sex orgies with all of the Spice Girls, and Red Bull will give him a raise. Honda announced they will be returning to Formula 1 before turning around and announcing they're leaving Formula 1 again. Lewis Hamilton will buy Stevenage FC and try and launch a Ryan Reynolds style upturn in fortune in the hopes Netflix pick it up for another football series and fund the rest of his god-awful movie. And Helmut Marko will become the Pope. I am writing this on Wednesday 29th of May, and I'll be back from my break on the 7th of June, so maybe we will look back to this video sometime after that and laugh. Or cry. Whichever is absolutely fine. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, thank you for watching, and have a good one.